Hi everyone, it's Giles Bryant from All You Need Superfoods. Now today we're going to look at the fact that getting in shape isn't all about exercise. You may have seen our wonderful video of the 7 exercises that Jonathan Woolard showed us, and I've been doing some of those, trying to get into that every day. But getting in shape isn't just about exercise, and today we're going to look at some of the other really important aspects of this whole subject. But I want to start with this idea of taking stock, just becoming aware of where we are, okay? Now what's more important is where we want to be. But if we want to navigate ourselves, it's good to know, well, where actually am I? So I just did some 3 things that I'm going to check, and I'm going to check every month, okay? So I did my weight, I did my waist, and how many press-ups I could do. I thought, well, that's a good indication. And if I can follow the principles, if I can do the exercises, but also all of these other really important factors that support exercise, I'm going to see if I can maybe get the weight down a little bit, definitely lose a bit on that belly, and see if I can build up my press-ups. So I've just jotted them down there. So we're going to look at 7 things here, how we can get in shape beyond just looking at exercise. So the first thing obviously is nutrients, isn't it? Because if you have a nutrient deficient diet, your body will send signals that it will keep wanting to have, it's looking for the nutrients, it's looking for the nutrients. So it's that classic thing, isn't it? You eat some biscuits or you eat some chocolate and you can just keep eating it because it's very low in nutrients. Often high in calories, high in saturated fats, high in sugars, but low in the actual nutrients that we need. Which is why, of course, you know, All You Need Superfoods, you make that part of your daily routine, because you're getting incredible nutrient profile for, you know, like if you just have it with water, 115 calories per serving. So we've got to fill up with the nutrients and make sure we're getting that good stuff. Okay, second thing is hydration. Sometimes, you know, you're not actually hungry, you're thirsty. So, as well as my smoothie this morning, I'm starting off with my lemon water. And we've done videos in the past about how much water you need to consume to your body weight. So maybe you can look into some of those things as well. But hydration is so important for our overall health and getting in shape, to purify our body as well. It's the most important thing, just to help really cleanse us. So that's number 2. And number 3 is stress reduction. So I was talking to Juliet about this, and about how if you're in that fight or flight mode, even those micro stress moments can really trigger the cortisol. And she explained to me that if you're in that fight or flight, you can't digest the food properly, because, you know, your body's not focusing on digestion, it's focusing on all the saber-toothed tiger or whatever it might be, in that kind of inbred responses that we have. And she also said that we store fat. If you're in fight or flight, you store fat, particularly around the belly, over long-term stress, because your body is holding on to fat that it might need for energy to run away from that saber-toothed tiger. So getting into stress reduction, and again, something we talk about a lot here on All You Need Superfoods, find the things that you can do that really help manage your stress levels, because if you're spiking on the cortisol, it's very difficult to get in shape, even though you might be doing everything else right. So that's number 3. Number 4 is intermittent fasting. This is something that more and more people are getting into now, where you eat just in a window of 8 hours. So that will give 16 hours where you're not loading yourself up with food. Particularly if you eat a lot of food late at night, then you're not burning it off because you're just going to sleep, and it can also sometimes disrupt sleep patterns. So it's something you might want to do with guidance, intermittent fasting. Certainly if you're undertaking any 24-hour fasts or longer fasts, then it's always sensible to do that with guidance. Okay, so that's intermittent fasting. Next, let's look at mindset, okay? So what's really important is that you're not in that lacking mentality. If you're wanting to get in shape, and often people talk about dieting, oh, I can't have this, I can't have that. If you leave a void, that void is often filled by biscuits. Okay, so I find in the afternoons, if my blood sugar's going down a little bit, I go, oh, what can I have, what can I have? And that's where fruit is excellent. That's where a smoothie is fantastic. That's where a juice is fantastic. Give yourself those nutrients, or maybe make some of our All You Need healthy cookies, something like that. So you can really get into, if you cut things out, you have to replace it with something positive. Okay, otherwise that void will be filled. So it's that mindset, which links into what I was talking about to the start. It's the roadmap. This is where I am. This is where I want to be. And I'm going to take steps every day to achieve it. And what's going to help with that is the next one, point 6, which is visualization. I love that saying by Arnold Schwarzenegger, see it, believe it, achieve it. So first of all, you've got to picture it in your mind, okay? So in my mind, I actually think I look like Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, the footballer. He's got that six pack and he's really jacked. So I'm moving towards that. Will I ever achieve it? I don't know if I ever will, to be honest. He's a fit man and he works out a lot. But I'm visualizing. And you find that now in Weight Watchers, you find it with Mr. Olympia. They'll visualize that strength. Visualize that, what you want to be in your life. Hold it in your mind. Believe that you can achieve it. And then it manifests. This is one of the laws of the universe. So use that power of visualization. And finally, rest. It's so important. It's so important to get in shape. You have to rest. So it's relating to that idea of stress release, but also just making sure you're getting enough sleep. And again, we've done videos on this before in a bit more detail. So maybe not eating too much at night, screen time, don't have any screen an hour before you want to sleep, and maybe a nice hot bath with some essential oils, some Epsom salts, some yoga, some deep breathing techniques you can do to help you really sleep. So what I really encourage you to do is to do some of those exercises that Jonathan showed us before, and follow some of these principles, okay? So it's having that roadmap, assessing where you are and where do you want to go, okay? It's the nutrition, fill up the nutrients, it's the hydration, it's the stress reduction, it's maybe look at intermittent fasting, limiting when you're eating. Look at mindset, don't have that lack mentality, fill yourself with the goodness, visualize, see what you want to achieve. Know you can do it, take the steps towards it, and finally, rest and relax. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks a lot.